My name is Panya Mitchell. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I've been doing Jiu Jitsu for about a year. I came here when I started. I was doing Muay Thai also. And I started in about September of 2013. But the training situation is my husband started coming here in April of 2012. Then he decided to get myself involved because I was going to a place where I was taking karate, which I did as a child, and I just did not like that training facility. So he told me to come here, and I brought my daughter. So in September when we started, it's my husband, myself, and my daughter. And once my son turned 3 in December, he started attending also. So all 4 family members are doing jiu-jitsu now. The place where I decided to start up Tae Kwon Do again after many, many years of starting, because I did it up until the age of 12 as a child, had gotten all the way up to brown belt. And then so when we moved here, I decided to take it up again because I wanted my daughter to do it also. But the facility was more of a, you know how they say they have the puppy meals? Well, it was more like a Tae Kwon Do meal. I never worked up a sweat there, and that really bothered me. Like, I never worked up a sweat there. And also I realized that a lot of people that were upper belts, like the brown belts, they had no form, no technique, no skill. And it was pretty much if you paid the money to take the test, then you can move up a belt. And coming here, it's more of a focus. Everybody's here to train. It's not like it's just a situation where people are playing. It's not children training with adults. It's an adult. The classes that I'm in are adult classes. Everybody's focused. Everybody's there to train. Everybody's there for fitness. And it's just a great environment. Big mental release. Like, jiu-jitsu to me is like the biggest way to relieve stress, anxiety, because when you come here, you have to live in the moment. It's no way in the world that you can do jiu-jitsu and think about anything other than jiu-jitsu and what's going on right there at that time. It kind of taps into that primal instinct that I never knew I had of being able to, like, conquer or take care of yourself or to protect yourself. And not an environment that this is not that you're being attacked or anything, but it's just that environment where you just get to exert yourself in ways that you've never done since you were a child. One thing about jiu-jitsu is the one sport that it seems to, you can get better with age, because it's a sport that's like chess. You aren't really good at chess in the beginning when you first start. It takes a while to become better with chess because chess is a mind game. It's manipulation, where to move certain things here. But that's a lot like jiu-jitsu. And it has nothing to do with age. I mean, everyone just saw that from the Metamoris that just occurred on Saturday. And you see these older men in their 40s, and they had the best match of the night. And you're like, wow, these guys are in their 40s, and they are just tearing it up. And that's what it is about jiu-jitsu. You would think that, oh, I'm too old to do this. Absolutely not. I'm 39 years old. I absolutely love jiu-jitsu. I'm a little upset that I didn't find it earlier because I was so focused on Tae Kwon Do that I didn't even have an eye for anything else. But now this is something that I realized that I can continue to do as long as I'm physically able to do it well into, I mean, I don't see a point where I would be able to, well, I would have to stop unless I'm just physically incapable of doing it. But age has no place in jiu-jitsu at all. You wouldn't be stopped just because your age or your gender. Like I say, a lot of women, I think there's hesitation because you're thinking, oh, it's so sweaty, you're so close to people. But I think once you start to get into it, you can see the beauty in it because it's really like kind of like a dance. That's what I look at jiu-jitsu like. It's some sort of dance. And once you really get into it, you just understand the artistry of it. And you can't help but fall in love with it, no matter what age.